Surprise, surprise, guess who it is? It is wasDzn. Okay, yeah, that sounded pretty gay. Anyways, new tutorial, guys. It's gonna be the 3D particles, I guess. 3D stuff going on the screen. Here's the example in my introducing wasDzn. So, as you can see, hopefully it works correctly. As you can see here, all the good looking, I don't know, floor cracking thing, whatever how you want to call it. So that's what I'm going to show you guys today. Let's get in After Effects. So I'm not going to show you 100% of what I should be doing. I just set it up my clip, but basically you will need to mask around, so I'm letting you guys do that yourself because I really don't want to do it. It takes some time and I don't want to take it for now. So you will have to, you know, mask around just so that it doesn't show. Let's see, for example, you don't want to see some of the particles here or in front of the gun. So for example, when I go back on my gun composition, I'll just take down the flare, I guess it's here. If you see here the flare, I have actually some masks. It's just duplicated layers and then masked around it. So for example here, you don't see exactly here because it's normal, it's off the pen crop, I guess. So yeah, if you take it off, it doesn't look that good. See, it kinds of cut it. And then if I untick this, wait, which one is it? Roto brush, yeah, okay. So basically, if I don't put any masks here, it's gonna look like this. It's kind of okay if you want to do it quickly, but it doesn't really sell the effect. It makes it look like so small compared to the gun. So you need to do some masking, and I roto brushed it so it's actually in front of the gun. See the difference? Makes it look way bigger. And then to make it feel even more bigger, you don't want it too close, so I put it if it was outside, like if it was outside, so I just masked around again, and so it looks like it's outside. And keyframe the masks, and that's it. So it looks kind of good. It's not perfect, but it kind of sells the effect quickly if you put some optical flares and some shake, whatever. So here you're gonna want to create a new solid. You will need element 3D for this 3D. If you don't have it, well, go get it. It's really important. Edit, split layer again. It's really an awesome plugin because it can do some 3D stuff that you wouldn't be normally able to do. So you're gonna want to take element 3D, element, click here. Hopefully it's not gonna crash on me, so I'm just gonna save it up for the fun. So first you don't see anything, but then you want to go into scene setup. Now, and starter pack, you should see something which is called floor fracture. You can use this, but that's not what I used personally because I don't really like the particles in here. So what I do is go into import and I go get myself one of my own 3D models, random and fracture. So it's basically a 3D model that I made in Cinema 4D and then 12Z it, and it's gonna something else, but basically I'm gonna probably leave this in the download link and in the description below so you can actually download it. Now you want to go into presets, bevels, materials, excuse me, and then I just took white shiny to give it a shiny effect. Hey, so and then click OK. You're gonna see this and it doesn't look good. You want to click on group 1, particle replicator, and here's where you will have to play with the settings a bit yourself. I'm going to show you the basic stuff that you need to do, and then it's going to be your choice. So you want to go into particle look, and then you want to go into multi-object, click on enable multi-object, and then at least start scattering it a lot. I think I probably have like 600 or probably even more. 600, and then Z scatter. You want a lot, at least 800, I guess, to make it seem like there's somewhat of a distance. And let's see. I'm just gonna go and check back my settings because it's kind of hard to see. Let's see, what do I have? I have 500 and then 1000. See, that's a lot. So let's get back here. I have 500, 1000. You can try. Well, I'm not gonna say copy the same settings because it's not gonna be always the same thing. But that's basically the settings I have. Size is gonna be really small. Let's see, 5000. So yeah, you don't see it too much here because if you put it higher, let's see, I'd say 2000, I guess, you're gonna see it, and you don't want to see it at first. So you really want to drag it down so you don't see it anymore. Position Z, you want to push that back, I guess. So you can actually have more particles in the background, and that's why I actually bumped that out. Probably you don't need that much, I guess. How much did I have? 8,000. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's more than what I expected. 8,000. And then what did I do next? It's just seeing particle size. Yeah, that's bigger particle size, I guess. And then bring it to 75 maybe. You can drag it even higher if you want. That's your choice in the end. And to make it move upward, you just go to the beginning of where it starts and keyframe the scatter multi with the Y scatter. Multiplier, I guess, is the name. At least Y scatter anyways. And then go to the end here and then keyframe it. I don't know. 1000. Boom. Maybe even I would maybe take it lower. Boom. Yeah, that's way too slow. So maybe I would go into the keyframes. Let's see. Press U on the keyboard and it's gonna take you there. And you want to easy ease. Okay, it's not working probably because of something in Camtasia, but just easy ease. And easy ease that last one too. Just right click on the keyframes. Then you want to click here and probably take it faster, something like this. Let's see what it does. Yeah, looks kind of great, I would probably just push that back here. It's not because the keyframe is not under something here that it's still not gonna do the stuff. So if I go here, it's still gonna go. It's gonna be a little bit smoother. Just drag it around. I still want some movement in the end. So let's see. Oops, I'm not in the good mode. Here should be better. Click on this. Whoops. Run preview. There's still not enough movement, so I guess I would maybe take that back closer. I don't know. I still want some movement. In the end, just play around with the settings, and yeah. It looks kind of good. Actually, I think it looks kind of better than what I did myself, the original. And here's the trick to make it seem like it's moving a bit more. Of course, there's some motion blur that you will need to add, like RSMB, and then toggle switches mode. Click on here and on here, so it looks like it's moving. But I don't think it's sometimes enough, because you see there's particles, but you don't see on everything. So what I did is I went and searched for directional blur and sharpen. Just drag that on top, and then just bump out the blur length. So it looks kind of a lot. So in the beginning you want it a lot, and then you want it of course less, because it's not gonna be moving anymore. Press 0, and then yeah, I think it just sells the effect a bit more. I should probably try and render it. I'm just gonna pause it for a second. And we're back. It just pre-rendered it, and then how's it? It's gonna look like this. So you see, it looks like it's moving really fast, and then goes less. And if we take out the directional blur, it's not. I think it's just not enough, and it looks less good. So I just put some directional blur, so it really blurs it out for real. And that's basically how I did it. And then you, of course, just optical flare on top of this, and then make it shake and pen crop and such, and you will end up with something that looks closer to this. Yeah. Do I have the pen crop on? No. It's really important that you put some pen crop. And that's it. That's how I did it. Pretty easy, right? It's not the most in-depth way to do it. Probably you would have to 3D motion track it if you wanted something really accurate. Depending on how the scene is placed, you might actually have to go into replicator position and move it around, or I don't know, change some stuff. But basically that's how I did it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful for you guys. Don't do it every time on every shot. I did it on a triple, so I think it's kind of okay, but don't do it on a feed. It's probably not good, or at least end the feed with that. Don't start it with that. Anyways, I'm wasDzn. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave a like, please comment if you have any suggestions about what I should be doing. Yeah. Subscribe if you want to see more tutorials, gameplays, and such. Make sure to subscribe to wasMovie Making, my editing channel, where I just post all these sweet edits. Make sure to subscribe to Almost Famous United, the clan I'm editing for, and the member AFTZ is actually in Almost Famous United. I myself is in Almost Famous United. Go subscribe to the CA Editing Center. It's not Blackouts, but it's Command Arms, and if you want to send me some edits, just send them in. It's a community channel. Basically, it's like Editors Club, but for Command Arms. Anyways, see you guys later. I was wasDzn. Out.